Welcome back, friends. I am Jason Salyer, and in our nation's beginning, there was a group of individuals known as the Minutemen. If I'm not mistaken, they made up a pretty big portion of our forces at the time. But I think about 25%, about a quarter of our military was made up of militiamen. They were known for being ready to go at a minute's notice, hence the name Minuteman. And I have taken it upon myself to become that Minuteman. And I'm loading a magazine here, but that's not necessarily exactly what I'm talking about. I mean, it could be, I guess, but that's not primarily what I'm talking about. I'm not bugging out anywhere if I can help it. You know, I've got family, and we are where we're at, and we're gonna stay here. I'm not bugging out. I'm gonna have to get home maybe, and I do work a significant distance from home a lot of time. I mean, on a regular, I might be 40 miles from home, and that's, you know, on a regular daily basis. So I may need some supplies to get myself home, but that's not what we're talking about. What this is when we're talking about the Minuteman, we're talking about being ready at a minute's notice. I want to have everything in this bag that's going to allow me to take care not only of myself, but somebody else in need. And this bag will allow me to do that. The stuff inside of it and the skills that I possess will allow me to do that. When I was younger, I used to think that maybe I wanted to be a missionary, you know. I wanted to travel the world. I wanted to go to these exotic places and help people in need. And I kind of shied away from it because I thought perhaps I was being selfish. I thought maybe that desire that I have inside of me to adventure and explore and go to those far distant places that not a lot of people get to go to. I thought that maybe that was what was primarily driving me to do it. And I thought that's wrong and I shouldn't feel that way. But now I realize that it's not wrong. There's some of us that were born to go out and do the things that are dangerous. There's some of us that were born to go help people in need and feel good about it. I thrive on that energy, that high that I get from helping somebody that's stuck in the ditch. And there's nothing wrong with that at all, I've come to discover. And I think that's just part of who I am. And a lot of you are going to feel exactly the same way. And because I feel that way, and because I have that desire inside of me to help people in need and go to those snow-encrusted mountaintops that nobody else can get to or is unwilling to get to, I think that is something that I really want to pursue more. And that's why I have taken it upon myself to become that Minuteman, if you will. I want to be ready at a minute's notice to help somebody in need. And to go along with that, it's not just the gear. It's definitely not just the gear. What I have in here will allow me to stay a week. You know, let's say, you know, across the mountain, my grandmother has a tree that fell on her house, you know, and I've got to go over there and stay a week and camp outside and help fix whatever it is that needs to be fixed. And, you know, the tornado comes through and in Kentucky, and you got to go up there and help the population out as best as you can. Having the skills is so important, more important than having the gear. Being willing to help and having the knowledge and ability to help is super important. But anyway, in this pack, I've got enough food for a week, all in the form of freeze-dried foods, really, really lightweight, easy to prepare. I've got a way to cook it. I've got a stove here and some fuel on the side to cook that fuel, heat up my water. I could always build a fire, obviously, but depending on where you're at, more urban area may not be possible. I've got a comprehensive first aid kit here from Refuge Medical that's going to go in here as well, not just to help myself out, but to help other people in need. So that's going to be going here right on top of my pack, easy access. I've got a saw to gather firewood if I need it. And then I've got my truck that's got all my tools in it to do all the other type of things that we might talk. Let's actually go look at that. I've got the things on my person, first aid, security, I'm starting fires, all that stuff. I've got it on me at all times, so I don't have to worry about getting ready. That's the thing. There's no lag time. There's no, hold on, guys, let me pack up on all my stuff, and I need to get this and pack that, and 6 hours later, I'm finally ready to go, and then I've forgotten stuff. Nope, I'm ready to go right now. In the back of my truck, I have tools. In this Husky container here, that's on wheels, and I can move this around, get it out of my truck. It's a little bit unorganized at the moment. For the most part, I know where everything is. And in this thing, I could build a whole house with the stuff that's in this right now, with the exception of some sawhorses and things like that I could build with the stuff that's in here. I've got a ladder in the back of my truck. I've got tarps. I've got an axe to clear a road. I can even throw my chainsaw in here. Talking about being the Minuteman, you need to be mobile. You need to be able to go from A to B as quickly as possible, whether that be on foot or whether that be in some sort of vehicle. And on foot, I'm pretty confident I can move. I've pushed myself. I work really hard to stay fit enough to be able to climb that mountain faster than anybody I know around here. And I'm not saying that arrogantly. I'm just saying that because I work really hard. I earned it. I push myself, and I really work hard to be fit enough to do that. No matter what it is, I want to be ready. I want to be ready for action, and I want to do it with a happy heart. I want to do it with open arms and just be that guy, be that friend, be that neighbor, be that family member that's always willing to help and is capable of helping. But anyway, thanks so much for watching, guys. Make sure you hit that thumbs up, leave us a comment, tell me what you think.